Can I tell you who the finest men are? If you're out in the world and you're like, where are they? Where are all the hot men? They're running on the side of the road with their pecs and their abs. They are shirtless and they are sweating. Sometimes they're in the rain and they look so good. And listen, I do not believe in catcalling, but I am so close to pulling over and being like, baby, get in, I'll give you a ride home. They are so hot. This is the third time in 2 days I've seen this. 3 different men.
They can't help but notice men who love themselves. And she's talking about lean men. See, there's a couple clips in here, and you can tell that women are talking about different archetypes, but at the end of the day, it's all the same. Talking about lean men running, got their pecs out, got their abs out, feeling like him. You are him, they are them. See how they are watching? 3 different occurrences. When they see it, they spot it, they like it. There's gonna be people in here, that's not all women. Raw attraction to the point where she can say something like this, you know, he's not my speed, but I can see why women would love him. It's undeniable.
Think about laying in bed next to a man who you know just absolutely like bashed dudes' heads in a past life. Like you're laying down in bed next to a guy who's just like all strength and muscle and like inner rage. And you know in his past life he was like a Viking or some type of like general warrior. And you're laying in bed next to him and you're just looking at him and you're like, you're kind of scary, but I like it. Like, and this is, if you don't know, you will never know. But the girls that know, like you look at him and he has that rage in him that he will absolutely never take out on you. But like if you ever needed to be protected, or like if he ever had to just, you know, like he could and he would. Never to you though. Never to you. It's like a little scary. He's a little scary. You've captured this like beast of a man. You could just end people. It's so hot.
Yeah, women are gonna like to feel protected by the guy that they're with. See, guys get stuck on, I'm not 6'2". I'm not 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", whatever, bro. They're just chatting nonsense. What it's really about is your frame and how you fill out. Do you look dangerous? This is why they're attracted to dangerous dudes. They want to be all over a guy and he feels like a man. They want a guy who looks like a man. That's really all it comes down to. How is it so many dudes that make these new channels, these new videos about the physique and how it's so dangerous when it comes to attracting women? When it comes to attracting a lot of things. When it comes to having self-confidence. The physique is number 1 right there, bro, because it changes your mentality. They understand this. But what's driving that is a desire. Is this craving. And when she said, you know, if you're the type of a chick that doesn't understand, you don't know about it, what she's saying is women that go with the average guy. The guy that's on their timing, that eats what they want to eat, that's lazy like they're lazy. Okay, babe. The type of guy that would be going to the gym and be like, you know what, nah, I could lay up with her today. Do you really have to go to the gym? No, I could skip it, babe, if that's okay. Like, I could skip it. Nah, bro, it's not manly. They don't really want that. But women will go towards that because another thing, having a good physique, being in shape, feeling good about yourself, that's going to scare some women off because they know they can't measure up. And that's perfectly fine. That's okay. But one thing you guys need to understand is there is nothing that can replace that raw desire. That raw desire. They're making these videos hot, almost sweating while they're making it because they're thinking about dudes they either slept with or dudes that they just saw. Crazy. Let's get the next one.
This one is for the men. I'm sorry. This one is for the men who go to the gym and work out. I don't know if anyone's told you, but you're looking good. I see you working out, especially the silent ones. I love the humble, silent go-getters. Like, I see you. You're putting in that work. You're not only putting in that work in the gym, but that's a clear reflection of what you're doing in your life. And if no one's told you lately, keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. I see you. I'm proud of you. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're battling right now, but whatever you're doing in there, it's working, and everything in your life is going to work out and work out in your favor. Keep putting in that hustle, keep putting in that grind. It is so attractive.
She said nothing but facts, but here's another tip. I said in a short when I first started my channel, give them no choice but to see you. Give them no choice but to see you. She can see them, but she has no choice but to see them. Doesn't it make sense now why you get that weird energy from women when they're going out of their way to act like you're not there? Because they have no choice but to see you. You're damn near annoying at this point. You're annoying, but I appreciate this woman in the clip because she's bigging up dudes that are doing their thing, that are staying on their grind. But it's only because she finds these dudes attractive. See, you're a rare man when you're in shape, when you love yourself, when you walk with your head held high and you have confidence. Too many dudes downplay this and they're like, well, you can get money and you can get this and you can get that. You can get all of that and still get a great body. Then you got all of it. They recognize this.
I'm sorry, say what you want. You can have your pretty boys and your like fashion boys on Instagram that want to dress a certain way and take pictures of themselves. I personally think it's better to have the guy who looks like your bodyguard. Like he looks like he could defend you in battle. Look, where are those men at? Like the beefy, muscular, big boys, not the like wants you to take his aesthetic Instagram picture for his carousel monthly dump. Like what is going on?
See, this goes back to the other clip too, right? You know, she's saying they want men that, well, she's saying she would like a man who looks like her bodyguard. They just want men that look like men. Men are too busy worrying about jawline, what's hip, what's trendy, that they can use to get next to women. But honestly, women don't really respect all that. What they respect is a guy who looks like he could just take control of situations. He fills up space in the room. The type of guy that brings out other men's insecurities. Let's put it like that. Just off of him and who he is. He's a threat. That type of guy is the type of guy who women have this genuine attraction for. See, a lot of these things are behind the scenes. They're unsaid. You understand? Well, what's making her find this guy attractive? It's just human nature.
You got on a man that is consistently in the gym. You ain't got on a man that's consistently in the gym because he runs a strict program, not just with his body, but with his mental. He ain't letting go over his head, and we need that. As good women, we need that. We need structure. I love a man with a strict program because he ain't letting slide. That means he's not letting my slide. That means he's going to make me a better me. And I'm not saying that like I need to be built or no like that, but any person that you're with should allow you to shine, but should also be there to help you, build you, and be purposeful. And a man that is consistently in the gym is on his I don't care if you just getting started, if you've been there for a while, if you definitely been there for a while, you in tip top elite status. And little baby, if you not in the gym, I'm gonna need you to just sit over there. I'm gonna need you to just sit over there because he's taking care of his mind and his body. He's not putting any old kind of junk in there. And if he do, it's on a cheat day. And I can guarantee on that next day, his ass is back in that gym, okay?
It made me laugh when she said, as a good woman. All right, okay, cool. Now, this woman is speaking a bunch of facts, and I like it. I like that, man. Because when it comes to men being in shape and taking care of themselves, one word she said in there that stuck out to me is structure. That's what it breeds. It gives structure. And we all know that women need that, especially women that are serious about finding a dude. But all women, they genuinely need it. And you just scream disciplined, structured, confident. This woman is speaking facts. They need structure, a man that could put them in their place. And when you're in a gym and you're consistently focused on yourself, you love yourself, right? You're bigging yourself up. You're your biggest hype man. When you're really getting down to the nitty gritty, you don't have time for anybody's nonsense. Another talking point, not to get off track, but when you're in shape and you care about yourself, you don't just eat anything. You don't just go anywhere. You don't just hang out with whoever. You're not going to be able to be around certain people that are not on the same timing as you. You see people completely different. You understand? You do not follow the crowd. And this is what she's kind of getting at. But I'm talking from my personal experience. But what she's getting at is, bro, he's not going to be able to let me walk all over him and do this, that, and the third and come and go as I please and snap off and disrespect him because he respects himself.